T, I hear you on the track.
Shout out this a baby.
Are you looking to start your own cleaning company? Or maybe you started your cleaning company, but you just need a support group, some mentorship, some guidance. Hell, a bidding calculator just to help you know if you're pricing the job correctly. Join us at cleanbiznetwork.app. That's www.cleanbiznetwork.app today and get on the right track with your cleaning company. We have everything you could possibly need to get you going in the right direction and see why we've been the leading cleaning business consulting company for the past 5 years and why they call me AJ Simmons the cleaning business GOAT. So I can help you just like I've helped and my company has helped thousands of other people start and grow their cleaning companies. Go to the number one source today, www.cleanbiznetwork.app. Thank you.
Headed to the top, ain't none of y'all stopping me. Used to say I never get a ring, Charles Barkley. Now I got a wife, got kids on property. Bubble-eyed beans that look like that be watching me. Okay, I lied about the beans, but that was hard though. I'm still in that black act, but she starred though. Cause that's all it takes. Don't flash it for. I'm on my grind, not no more fashion show.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Another great week. We about to get into it today. We're going to talk about this cleaning business automation. My guy Andrew is on the way. I had to finish up this text real quick. I can't multitask. Y'all know that. All right. Hit send on that. Make sure this phone is not going to ring on us. All right. I'm ready to get to it today, y'all. It's been a while. I feel like I don't talk to y'all that much like I used to, only because I ain't doing lives daily like I was to start the year off. So, know what I mean? But we still here every Tuesday, right on time, nice and consistent, 2 p.m. Eastern time every Tuesday, y'all. So let me go ahead and get these shout outs in and see who checking in with me today. Then I'm going to answer y'all questions. So definitely keep your questions coming in. Shout out to everybody checking in on YouTube, as well as Instagram, as well as Facebook, as well as where else we at today. I'm not on LinkedIn. Let me turn LinkedIn on. As well as LinkedIn. All right, and we're going to get in here. All right, bam. Shout out to Tommy's probation officer. Right. I don't know what that face is for. I ain't even say nothing yet, but welcome in. All right. Sunny Cleaning B Service LLC says hello. Hello to you. Welcome in. And look, you got the sponsorship. Look like you got the common sponsorship going over there. You're getting a free promotion. Make sure they give you a check. That's how I am anyway. Shout out to the Bat Mom checking in. Says, hey, appreciate you checking in. All right. Trevino Reed checking in. Says, what up, y'all? This y'all country ass cousin checking in from Charleston, South Carolina. Appreciate you checking in, bro. All right. Who else we got? Sunny Cleaning B says she's checking in from Charlotte, North Carolina. We got Cash Craze says, hey, now, welcome in. Let's see. She said, is there a way to remove access to CBN University? I might as well just get to it. I was going to do all the shout outs, but since we're right here, I'm going to go ahead and get to it. Excuse me. Is there a way to remove access to CBN University proposals and bidding calculators in the CRM, even with user access limited? I feel like I'm giving my VA too much free space, free sauce. Absolutely. So let me see. Let me think about that. It's definitely a way. You know what? Definitely with the university. I'm trying to think with the other things though. I would have to think about that. I don't know. Remind me about that. And I'm trying to think. Copy and paste your question in the Clean Business Network membership and the member group in the Facebook, and then tag me on the side. Don't forget to do that. All right, what else we got? Final Touch checking in. Welcome in. Long time no see. All right, who else we got going in? Miss Jared checking in. Says, hey, everyone. Checking in from Alaska. Appreciate you checking in as well. Welcome in. Make sure y'all check out our YouTube channel. And then my guys here. What's good, Andrew?
What's going on, everybody? How you doing, AJ? Hope everything's good.
Yes, sir. And actually, you know what? I'm glad you're here because I almost forgot to introduce myself. So let me go. Oh, wait.
Okay.
And I see a few shout outs to them. I'm going to get y'all over to Instagram too. But before we go any further, let's introduce ourselves. So without further ado, I am AJ Simmons. I am the founder of the Clean Biz Network. Been in the cleaning industry for a very long time now, about 18 years now. I had 3 different cleaning companies. Then I moved on and started Clean Biz Network. So that so my last cleaning company, now I moved on to Clean Biz Network. I did sell Clean Biz Network, my bad. And so then we also have the Clean Biz Automation Program, which I partner with Andrew on, where we help people start to put those automation systems in. And that's what we mainly here to talk to y'all about today. However, we always open to answer any questions y'all got. The more questions y'all ask today, the longer we're going to stay on. If y'all run out of questions, we're going to run out of time. That's pretty much how that go. All right. So without further ado, that's who I am. I'll let my guy introduce himself.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Sherman Andrew Lewis. My friends call me Andrew, so that's what I go by most of the time. But business-wise, I'm Sherman. But I am the owner and founder of Squeaky Clean Commercial Cleaning here in South Carolina, and also the founder of Clean Success Academy, and also a CRM automations guru in the making. I'm on my way. I don't think I'm there yet, but I'm on my way. So if you have anything CRM automations, automating your business in that area, just definitely hit me up. And if you need to reach me in CBN group. If you're not a member, you need to get in there. If you're not a member in CBN, then go to YouTube. But when you talk to me on YouTube, I'm going to convince you to join CBN anyway. So you might as well join CBN now. But
There it is.
Come up, give me what questions you have. I'm on a roll right now.
Uh-oh, you froze a little bit, but like you're back now. There we go.
Okay.
I heard you see you was on a roll right now.
Yeah. Yep. So just let me know what questions you have. I'm ready to answer.
Bet, let's get it. And then we got a few checking in on Instagram. Finally, y'all active over here on Instagram. We got let's see. I am Tiffany Renee says, I want to start a cleaning business, but I don't have a business address. How do I get a business address? That's an easy one. So, and which I'm gonna just skip to it. I'll do shout outs and questions as we go.
Yeah.
So bam. So you can do a PO box. You can use your home address if you're comfortable with it. And then you also can do a virtual office. So they got virtual offices available where basically you can use like an office suite. They'll let you use their address, and then they'll forward you any mail that you get. And then too, they'll even give you discounts on like renting one of their office spaces or co-working spaces or even conference rooms, stuff like that. So you can look up a virtual office address. Did I miss anything on that one? Cool.
No, I think you're good on that.
Cool. It's been, I get rusty after a while, so I be like, let me add double check still, right?
For sure.
Make sure there ain't nothing else new out there. All right, what else we got? Valdale7 says hi from Texas. Welcome in. All right, I am Tiffany says she's also checking in from Chattanooga, Tennessee. So welcome in, appreciate that. And then we got let's go back to YouTube. We got a bunch of people shouting out to Andrew. Said hey to Andrew, right, Ms. Desiree? Appreciate you.
I appreciate the love.
Yep. Right. They ain't forgetting you today, are they?
Not today.
All right. What else we got? Batmom says, I'm having the hardest time with knowing how to pay cleaners. Vacation rentals and residential jobs are so different, and I get paid per project. So I guess we got to break that down a little bit. Let's see if you added any context down here. What do you say when your sucky cleaners think they need to know what I make for the property? So I'm gonna give you my perspective. Me and Andrew might got 2 different perspectives on that. I'll go ahead and go first. So for me, I honestly don't care if they know. I used to care. I really don't care if they know anymore. That's why I switched to the percentage model. It's very clear and straight up front. Listen, you're a subcontractor. I'm the prime contractor. This is what it costs. This is what you're gonna get. I'm getting 75. You getting 25. It is what it is. And you can see the contract if you want to see the contract. That way you don't think I'm trying to do backdoor or nothing like that. And then you're going to sign for it, and that's it. So me personally, transparency always worked for anything I ever done pretty much in life. Like people like hearing the truth. So that would be my first thing. And then you said it was something else you said about this part. Having the hardest time with knowing how to pay them. Vacation rental and residential jobs are so different and get paid per project. Yeah, and again, same thing. Just percentage. Just percentage. So figure like be upfront with them, let them know how much you're gonna get per job, and then just let them know, listen, the job pay this, you get this. Some people don't like that. That's how I like to do it. But what you got on that, Andrew?
Yeah, and initially when I first heard the question, I resorted back to how I used to be. Like, man, they don't need to know what I'm doing. I'm doing all the work, yada yada, blah blah blah. But then I stopped. It's like, wait a minute, you're a businessman. Like AJ, working with AJ and seeing how transparent he is with me has allowed me to kind of mold myself and go in that direction. Because my thing was, they don't need to know my business, what I'm doing. If I'm paying you, you know, what business is it of yours? But now, when you get to the stage or the kind of the process of paying a percentage of the job, it really doesn't matter,
Right.
because you're still automatically getting your profit. So it doesn't matter, you know, what that is. Tell them, hey, so that they know you're not. It makes them feel a little bit more comfortable, more trust, you know, dependable and loyal to you when they know that you are doing what you say you're going to do, and not say you're going to pay them $200 and you're making $500 from the account, but you told them you were giving them 75%. I mean, 75% of the job.
Right.
So, you know, I like it. I think you should tell them, but I wouldn't just go out and tell them. If they ask you, share it. But I just don't share that information just offhand with my subcontractors.
Okay, fair enough. And then two, I would just say if you don't like that method, because I would try to give you multiple things that you can choose. So let's just say you don't want to do telling a percentage. Well, in that case, what I would say is this: the way I used to do it is I'll pay them a set rate, but it's based off per the hourly scale. So if you know that the job should take 4 hours to do, then I do 4 times whatever your hourly rate is in your area. So let's just say it's $20 an hour. So they getting $80 per visit each job for that particular job. And so you just tell them that's what they rate. And then you can tell them they're getting $20 an hour, because people typically, subcontractors and employees, they know how to resonate with hourly. You know what I mean? We think in longer terms and money, but most of those people at that level, they typically take hourly. So you just tell them, oh, you make $20 an hour. But you really get paid by the job. I always make sure I put that in there too, because here's the thing. Now, what if they go in and they take 5 hours and you told them it's going to be 4? Now they're going to expect the extra 20. No, you're getting paid by the job, but it's based off of $20 an hour. That's what I tell them. And so you can go that route too, but just make sure that if you're going to go that route, that the hour, like the time that you're estimating to take this clean is realistic. Because if everybody, like, if you're the only one that can clean in 4 hours, but nobody you ever put in there can do it in 4 hours, then you probably got to up that. So I always did overestimate the time it should take anyway. And I used to just base it on me, because I'm a very slow cleaner. I'm thorough at cleaning, but I'm slow at cleaning. So that was pretty much how I did that too. So. All right, cool. What else we got? All right, bam. Cash Craze says, what marketing tactics have been working for y'all lately? Mine is cold calling and any paid marketing. And then I see you said, and door-to-door, trying to branch out. So outside of door-to-door, outside of cold calling, and outside of any paid marketing, what other marketing tactics?
Email campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you were drinking, so I went ahead and answered.
Yeah, email marketer, thank you. And I'm trying to think, like, what else is there without paying?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, text everybody in your phone, email everybody. Maybe you say email.
Yeah.
Social media, post on social media every day before and after pictures. Good old-fashioned Craigslist. Get on up there then. You know what I mean? Get up there, put a ad on there. What else we got? I don't know. Basically, social media. That was probably my number one thing if you're not trying to pay for nothing. And email marketing, like Andrew said, for sure. All right. What else?
And another thing you could do, it kind of goes in line with social media, and it fits into automations. It's something that I do from time to time. Is I'll create, say, a document or a checklist or whatever. Like if it's for a company or not a cleaning company, but for a car dealership, say for instance. Tell them, okay, these are the 6 traits or 6 things you need to do or to have in line when you're trying to hire a cleaning company, right? Mm-hmm. Make that a kind of like a document that if they want to read the entire document, they have to sign up for your email list or email campaign or whatever. They'll fill that out. right? They'll contact you saying that they want to see the full document to see how to hire a cleaning company for their car dealership.
Mm-hmm.
When you get that information, you automatically know who they are. You know that they're in the market for hiring a cleaning company for their car dealership. Now you have the ability to advertise to them until they say not to.
Yep.
Your cleaning services. You already know they're in the market because they wouldn't have clicked to find out that information if they weren't in the market. So that kind of helps you with that marketing part of it without actually spending any money. You're going to spend time, but you're not going to spend money.
Love it. Love it. I love that. And then I saw a great question over here on Instagram. It's almost like they threw me an alley-oop. Timmy Omi says, what's the best software out there? Clean Biz Network. Right.
Yeah,
so, you know what? Let me say it in this way. Some people need to hear it like this. So I'm going to say it like this. The best software out there is Go High Level. Be clear.
Mm-hmm.
However, Go High Level lets you white label their software. That's what Clean Biz Network does. We white label Go High Level for those who are familiar with that. But we also added on to it. So it's not just Go High Level. It's also some extra things that I added on, like bidding calculators and proposal stuff and things that and automations now that Andrew added as well that make it tailored specifically for cleaning companies. Because really, you can use that software for any service business. Really, not even just service, for any business, period. It's a great CRM. But we tailored it to fit specifically to cleaning companies. So that's what makes it the best. And also, it doesn't cost you any more to get it outside of us. So that's why I'm telling you straight up, it's Go High Level. But don't go get Go High Level if you got a cleaning company. Just go through Clean Biz Network because you're going to get that anyway for the same price. And you get the coaching, and you get the networking group, and you get the bidding calculators, and you get all of this stuff that comes with Clean Biz Network membership. Then if you want to take it to the next level and actually automate your business and get these systems in place for yourself, that's when you should graduate to the automation program. And then we got these pre-built automations for you. We got this beautiful course that's going to show you how to get these cold callers calling for you, get to train the VAs up in there and the quality subcontractors up in there to clean for you. So you ain't got to be talking about your subcontractors like Bat Mom over here, right? So, but anyway, so that is the answer.
I got something for you. And I haven't shared this with anybody but like my fiance and the person that I kind of helped, kind of pitched it to. So, even though the Clean Biz Network automations, CRM and all that, everything that it encompasses, it's a CRM platform, right? And we're all in the cleaning business or aspiring to be in the cleaning business or whatever. Mm-hmm. But do you know that you could use this same platform for other kind of hustles that you may have? Like if you're in real estate, right? I've learned how to use this CRM because I pitched this to a real estate company owner. She's actually my neighbor. But with the automations that AJ has, the automations program that AJ has created, and the ability to get information like people's phone numbers and stuff like that free of charge, there's a way of getting those numbers and using that for your real estate and creating automations in order to kind of advertise or reach out to them or call them and stuff like that. So the CRM isn't just for a cleaning business. If you have other businesses, you can use the same CRM to automate the other parts, the other businesses that you have. Yeah,
1,000%. I'm glad you brought that up. I try not to, say too much because it's like we got so much to offer. Yeah. I don't want to throw people off, but you're absolutely right. As a matter of fact, shout out to my guy Brandon. With Brandon Sold My House, they've been having our CRM since 2 summers, well, whenever it dropped, last summer or summer before last, I can't remember. But anyway, been with us for a while. They use it just fine. So 1,000%. And then also, shout out to Darian Turner, CBA member and 1010 member as well. He actually got a side business using the CRM. So he sells these things called super box. I can't talk today, by the way, I can tell. But it's called a super box. So basically, people who want to cut the cord, not pay cable anymore, he sells those. If you go to superboxplug.com, I was trying to think of it, but I got it. Superboxplug.com. That's actually his website that he built through the CRM, and he sells it and everything. All of that is through the CRM. So another prime example, you know what I mean, of how you can use the CRM in so many different ways is ridiculous. And that's why I also too always point out you get unlimited websites that you can build, unlimited funnels that you can build. So you can sell, a bunch of different things with it. So great point on that. All right, what else we got? What do you say when? Oh, I already got that one. Let me unstart. Who else? We got this one. Jared says, how do I switch to the automation program from the regular CBN membership? I plan to switch in March. You would just sign up. Well, I ain't gonna make it complicated. You just sign up. Right, I ain't gonna make it complicated. You would go to Clean Biz University and just sign up for it. And then it is another step, but just sign up and then email support and let us know that you did it so we can switch it. Because some people got it in their account. You should have it in your account where you can just go to the billing and switch your plan. But some people don't. And I'm like, I don't know if you do or you don't. So just sign up for it and then just make sure that we know that, all right, stop the old one and make sure she's only paying for the new one. So that's how you do it. March, that reminds me, we got a boot camp coming up in March. So make sure that you go to cleanbizbootcamp.com. We got the Clean Biz Automation Boot Camp March the 5th through the 7th. I finally got it right. There we go. March 5th through the 7th here in Jacksonville, Florida. Y'all make sure y'all pull up to the Clean Biz Boot Camp. I was actually just outside. So I wanted to do this last time when y'all came here, but I couldn't. It was taped off. They were doing some construction. But we got this nice pier out there. So this time when we do our workout, I want to have us out there on the pier working out on the water. You know what I mean? And it'd be a nice little vibe. So we're going to do our workouts. The way it works at the boot camp is we hop up, we get up early with each other, do a nice little workout. We go back, get ourselves together, freshen up a bit, and we come back to the office, go through the course, and we just teach the course live with y'all. Damn near one-on-one, because it's a very small, intimate group. We usually don't never anticipate more than about 5 to 10 people max. And so make sure y'all come on down here, Jacksonville, Florida. Sunny and beautiful around this time of year. So join us. And then you can get your tickets at cleanbizbootcamp.com. And so hop on that. All right, what else we got? What's the percentage? Oh, for your subcontractors, it just depends. It's completely up to you. I like 75-25. I like 70-30. It just depends. What else we got? Cash craze. Oh, and door-to-door. I already got that one. Lisa Getting says, how do I get information on how to hire qualified subcontractors? I thought it was in the lead generation. Nope, that is in the automation program. So lead generation is just lead generation. So the in-house lead generation course is only that. The automation program encompasses in-house lead generation and so much more. So no, that is automation program right there. All right.
Does everybody know, AJ? Does everybody know that you get the lead generation with the automation, but you don't get the automations with the lead generation?
There you go. I think I keep saying that, but I feel like I say it too much. But I just got to remember, AJ, you're gonna have to say it every time. Yeah. Everybody, you know what I mean? So yeah, be clear on that. And by the way, she clearly must have it. The lead generation is fire. So
yes.
Appreciate that. You know what I mean? So if you think that's fire, you ain't seen nothing yet. That's all I'm gonna say. And you can get that at the cleanbizuniversity.com/automation, or just sign up for the boot camp and you'll automatically get the automation program with that. The only difference is the Clean Biz boot camp is we're gonna teach it live to you. So you'll get everything with the automation program today, right now, if you sign up for the boot camp, and then also come March 5th through the 7th. You can also attend that, whether you come in person here in Jacksonville, Florida, or if you decide to come virtually online. And online is just as fine as well. We had plenty of people come online last time, and it was great. So either one. All right. What else we got? I think I just got that one. Bat Mom says, yep, I get defensive and have right. Yeah. No feelings in business. No feelings in business. All right. What else we got? Bam. Freestyle says, wait, what's this? That's why I don't come in under my actual business name. I got you. All right. What else we got? Freestyle 72 says, that's the question I had. How could you have multiple businesses on the CRM? And actually, if that's who I think it is, I think we speak tomorrow. You got a consultation with me, so I can show you better than I can tell you tomorrow. But just an overview, quick question is, when you go to sites, you just create another one. When you go to funnels, just create another one. And so There's only one catch though. There is a catch. Is if you want to, I mean, which it's not that big of a deal. I started caring about that when I got bigger, so I guess I should relax. But still, which is maybe if you get separate Stripe accounts, you know what I mean? That might be the only thing. So certain things you might want to sell through Stripe, certain things you might want to sell through PayPal, or you might have sell through like multiple different Stripes. But anyway, bottom line is all you got to do is create different websites for these different products or businesses that you have. And then what you want to do is you want to create different products for it. So if you go to the payments tab, click on products, and you can create multiple different products too. So it's just about if you setting up. Now obviously you got to set up. If you got a whole different business, then it's up to you to set up the LLC and all of that stuff outside of the CRM. But it's nothing to sell multiple different offers through the CRM. All right. What else we got? I see some stuff over here on IG that says, Tiffany says, now that everything is going up, how can you make a good price list to go by? And how do you price for commercial property? So I'll be honest with you, when it comes to commercial, we don't do price lists. Everybody get their own custom proposal. So that's why we like to schedule these walkthroughs so we can actually walk through the building, take the measurements, see, how long we think it's going to take to clean, and then we put together that proposal, send it to them through the CRM so we can see if they actually open our proposal or not, have them e-sign right through the CRM, and then you all good. And then I think your other price was, how do you price for commercial properties? You join Clean Biz Network and you use the bidding calculator. And then also inside of the starter course, we show you how to price your jobs too, even without a bidding calculator. So there's the answer to that. Gordon Facility says, I'm going to DM you, need one-on-one in the near future. All right, hit me up. All right, shout out to Bill checking in. I see you over there on IG. All right, what else we got? Sunny says, how do I go by getting a sponsor with Clorox bleach? Email them, reach out to them. So if you go on their website, I know this is like completely outside of the thing, but still. So, which by the way, y'all might notice I don't operate with sponsors, but that's because I love my freedom. You know what I mean? But at any time, I definitely should. I definitely got to start reaching out to them for the conference though, because I will use them for the conference. But anyway, by the way, if you can get a chance to holler at what's her name? Carolyn, my bad. Carolyn Arellano, she's way better at that than I am. She got plenty of sponsors in the past. And so I got a couple, but it's like I'm not that good at it because I don't do it as much. But all you got to do is go to these people's websites. If you go to the bottom of their screen, and it'll be something down there like sponsorships or I forgot the keywords you want to look for. But yeah, just go to their website, not investor relations. But anyway, it'll be some at the bottom of their screen and it'll tell you. So there's that. All right. We got another one. We were just about to run out of questions too, so that popped in right on time. Have you ever gotten a line of business credit for your business? A ton of them. As a matter of fact, I don't want no more. I don't want no more. Man. All right, you know what? I'll speak on this a bit since
I'll say something on it too. Go ahead.
You want to go first then? Go ahead.
Yeah. So I think you're about to say your story, which wasn't a necessarily good story. I'm gonna tell you the good story part.
Okay.
All right. So I use QuickBooks, right? And I think you could do it with Stripe also. But in order to, people come in thinking they need to get, business credit right off the top, and get all this money to start and run your business. You can use your business to fund your business, to grow your business. And I mean that by, like, for instance, I use QuickBooks. As I brought in revenue through QuickBooks and, invoices.
Well, I guess he'll be back to tell that part of the story. I was over there typing up. Okay, you back now. There we go. Because I have no idea. I was like, what the hell?
I think I need to change my camera out. But anyway,
okay. Now we can't see you, but we can hear you though.
Okay, cool. And I'll fix the camera part in a second. But as I use QuickBooks, they gave me a line of credit just because they saw the income that I was bringing in. So as I brought in more and more income, they gave me a line of credit to use. So for instance, if say I get paid an invoice in the next 30 days, I can use that money from that invoice right now to pay something else until that invoice comes in, and I can either pay it out all, straight up, or they will give me payments over a year time frame to kind of pay it off. So I didn't spend any money. I didn't have to build credit, per se, but they went off of the income that I was already bringing in from my business because it was all going through QuickBooks.
No, that's a great point. And you know what? I'm glad you said it too, because that curbed me from saying what I was about to say. I ain't gonna say it. So I'm trying to practice that. I'm trying to practice that, like over talking something.
Yeah.
I don't have to say every little thing, but y'all know I just try to be as transparent as possible. But I will say this, and you kind of hinted at this a little bit in the beginning of your statement, Andrew, which is simply be careful with the with the business credit. Like, one of the things that entice people a lot of times with business credit is the fact that it's like, oh, well, it's separate from you. And, everybody always want to talk about, well, Donald Trump filed bankruptcy through his business 1 million times and this and that, and he's still a billionaire. And it's like, well, I'm going to tell you this. One, most of the business credit that most of us can qualify for is attached to your personal credit. Not all of it, but most of it is. And I forgot what the law is for that, but there's a thing out there. Then two, like Andrew said, your business should fund itself anyway. You should need lines of credit and business and loans and stuff. Like, if you get any business funding, it should specifically be to fund a specific operation that's going to increase your revenue and your bottom line, to, you know what I mean? But if you don't got a specific use for it, then you really don't need it. And then the third thing is this. We think we want business credit because it's outside of our personal credit. And even just that sentiment is telling me that, well, you plan on running off with it if you know what I mean, if need be. And it's just like, truth be told, well, if you got a real business, which is, you're probably gonna need a real business to qualify for some real business credit anyway. If you got a real business that's actually cash flowing, that's actually doing well, guess what? You're not gonna want to kill that business anyway. That business is your new baby. So it's like, as much in theory as it sounds like, oh, I don't care, it ain't my credit. Trust me, you're going to care. If you build a business that's qualified and good enough to get business credit, once you get it to that point, you're going to care about fucking that up. So I know you didn't ask for that, but I just wanted to kind of throw that out there. But to answer your question, the way you asked it, yes, I got hundreds of thousands of dollars in business credit. Right now, I probably got a open line of a little bit over about 50 to 60 some $1,000 worth of business credit that I still owe right now. So yes, I do. All right, what else we got? No problem. Tiffany said thank you. No problem at all. All right, cool. Y'all keep the questions coming. I'll take a sip drink again, and then if we ain't got no more questions, y'all already know I'm gonna wrap it up. Should we have some waiting music?
Yeah, it's like 36 people watching the live. Somebody has a question.
But we here for y'all. But in the meantime, I will remind you of this. The Clean Biz Bootcamp will be March 5th through the 7th. Come meet us in person. I mean, feel free to pull up on us. Well, don't feel free. Pay first, and then feel free to pull up on us.
Not free.
Don't feel that free. Right. Don't feel. The bat mom said, wait. All right, bet. We'll wait a little bit. But now go to cleanbizbootcamp.com. Get your tickets. All right. And by the yet, I tell you what, since we're here and I ain't got nothing else better to do, I'll give you this code again. I'll put it up today. So the coupon code to get a discount on those tickets is QD0PN48. All right. You can use that discount code to get a discount on it. And 48. Bam. I'm going to put that in the chat. And so you can use that code, get your discount, meet us here in Florida or meet us virtually. All right. You ain't got to come all the way here to learn it, but it's definitely going to be live. We're going to make sure that you got everything under control. And that's what it is. All right. Questions are in. What's the newest thing that you've learned this week? All right. We'll keep it going then. Okay. You want to go first while I think, or I can go first? I think I thought of something.
I'll say it's not something that I've learned, but it's something that I've embraced. Time may stop, but time doesn't end. You know, when that clock stops ticking, for you, that clock still is going somewhere else. So I say that to say this. We put so much time and effort in building our businesses and focusing on everything that we think is important. And we need to step back and realize that the most important thing is relationships, family relationships, personal relationships, professional relationships, and understanding that that's the important part. That's the fulfilling part of this whole journey that we're on. So take the time to tell somebody you love them. Take the time to tell somebody you care about them. You're never too busy, to tell somebody that you care. All right. So just with that being said, I didn't want to put a damper on it, but I've been going through some stuff. So I just wanted to say that. Definitely take the time to let people know how you feel about them, because you never know when it's going to be that last time to tell them, and then you didn't do it, and now you're going to regret it.
Man, right. I should have went first. I ain't got nothing that damn deep. But I'll tell you, I if I could piggyback that sentiment, and then I'll get to the lesson I was going to say. Ain't nobody gonna see this, right? But anyway, so I'll go ahead and say it. But I feel that 1,000%, and I'm gonna tell you something with me in particular with my journey, especially in the beginning. I didn't cut people off, but I just stopped associating with them altogether. And I said cut them off, but it wasn't really like a cut them off that type. But but I definitely like kind of cut off my communication with people for years in order to sacrifice and lock in and build my dreams, right? And I'm just gonna tell you, when I hit what I'll say, quote unquote, my peak, so to speak, because everybody know I took a loss in 20 whatever year that was, 2023. So it's no secret. But anyway, I got a video out there. But anyway, when I hit my peak though, and I'm in this big ass fucking nice ass house and everything's great, and I'll be honest with y'all, I had a lot of moments where it was like, damn, all this space, all this house, and all I really ever wanted was family and friends to come visit. You know what I mean? All I will ever really wanted, you know what I mean? And then all I ever really wanted was, in the first place, was just to help my family in the beginning. That's all this ever was. That's what I really was coming at, chasing this for. So it just like, one thing I started to do once I started realizing that was making sure that I, reconciled a lot of those relationships. Not that there was any damper on them, but just more so reconnecting, I guess, so to speak, and valuing relationships more. Because 1,000%, like, having the world ain't nothing if you ain't got nobody to share it with, if you don't got no memories to share with people. So no, 1,000% on that. That's all I'm gonna say. You went a little deep, but then the other lesson, right? And the other lesson is, what's the newest thing you learned? All right, bam. So for me, it's very simple. It ain't good as what Andrew said, but it was I hired this. I told y'all I told some damn body, but I hired another business coach, and so actually, I'm sorry, I didn't hire him. He don't cost me. This guy in particular, he is through an organization called the SBDC. And so they're like a entrepreneur program through the Florida State University or something like that. But anyway, one thing he pointed out to me, it was so simple, but it was good. I needed to hear it in the way that he said it. And he was like, when we look at the finances, make sure that you're spending your time on the things that pay you the most. So, you know what I mean? So he was like, so if you just look at this was just an example, but he was like, but if you look at your line items and you see that YouTube pay you the least, let's make sure we're spending the least damn time on YouTube. And I was like, you right. You right. So that was one I think I wanted to take home. And so if you can see something like that in your life where it's like, bam, I get all of my value from this thing, then make sure that you're putting most of your time into that. So, all right. What else we got? Good question, Bet Mom. And by the way, I didn't even look at how to try to pronounce your name. Adalex, I guess that's how I'm gonna say it today. Says, what do you do when there's a payroll shortage due to waiting on invoices that comes at a certain time? I think that's kind of what Andrew had hinted at earlier.
Exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Exactly. I didn't know what the hell I was gonna do. I was like, oh no. And I didn't want to go into my personal. So I was like, I gotta figure out how to do this so that the business can do it and not come out of my personal finances. And that's exactly what happened.
Yep. And so, and I've done that before as well through QuickBooks too. So yeah, definitely you can get lines of credit through QuickBooks, through Stripe. Any of your payment processors, usually they'll see the money coming through and they'll offer it to you most of the time automatically. And any if they don't, a lot of times you can just ask if they do. And even your bank sometimes, depending on the situation, obviously you probably gonna have to have good credit when you're dealing with banks. But if you explain the situation, you show them that you actually making money, they can see your P&L and all of that stuff. That's why I tell y'all, get your books in order, keep your books in order. And that's why having your books and knowing how to do bookkeeping is part of my course, because you got to know this stuff. But anyway, you can even go to the bank and they'll probably loan you some money to cover payroll. What else we got? Oh, another thing. If you go through a company, which nobody does these days, but if you do, if you go to companies like, I think, ADP and even Paychecks, maybe, they'll even front you sometimes. So try that as well. Your payroll company, if you got one, they might even cover it for you. It just depends. All right. Brooklyn says, I have a mobile detailing business and a cleaning business. And one, I want to invest into the cleaning business and start getting more clients for home cleaning. Let's get it. Let's get it. All it take is kind of what I was just saying earlier, like your attention and your time. Like, just kind of shift. If that's what you want to lock in on, then just shift your focus. You know what I mean? And start locking in on, okay, bam, now how I'm going to start getting more leads for these customers I'm trying to get. And then what am I going to do every day? Whether you hire a VA to do it, like we teach you in the automation program, which you can get at cleanbizuniversity.com/automation, or whether it's you getting on that phone and cold calling, or whether you get out here going door to door, whether you cold emailing, whatever you got to do. All right. Steve Booth, I'm so glad you asked this question. And you should know about it much as you watch my videos. So one thing that I always tell y'all, and first, before I go into my spiel, Steve Booth was asking me, he said, are you saying 75% to you and 25% for the subcontractors? No, absolutely not. So that be the problem right there. And I'm not picking on you, Steve, but I got to get you on this one, because this right here is what I be talking about. People, y'all be trying to get rich off of the one contract. I don't care if the contract pay you $100. If your splits are 75-25 and you only get 25 out the deal, that's what it is. I guess you better go get some bigger contracts then. You know what I mean? Like, everybody wants to get rich off of that one contract, and it's like, that don't seem right. A whole contract for a whole building, and I'm only getting X amount. You know what I mean? And obviously, there's no contract for $100 usually. So that was an extremely extreme example, but I was trying to make the point and have easy math on the way. But the point is this: your people are doing most of the work, so therefore they should get most of the returns out of that particular contract. Now, the difference between you and them is, if you're not cleaning the contract, how many more contracts can you clean? 1 million, because you're not doing the cleaning. If they're cleaning the contract, how many more contracts can they clean? It's going to cap at some point, because there's only so much time in the day, and they only got but so much energy. So always give your people more per contract than what you get. And there's certain industries out there where people do be keeping more out of out of whatever they're selling than what the actual laborer gets. And there are instances that call for that, like, for example, maybe I won't give an example because I'm going to say too much. And I would say that if we was an automation program, but I'm not going to say that out here. But what I will say is there are instances that call for that, but just make sure that mathematically you can explain why you're doing that, because you're trying to cover something. You know what I mean? But always make sure that they get more, even if it's 60-40, even if it's 55-45, but always make sure that they get more. I'm going to leave it at that. All right. Appreciate you. All right. Lisa says, AJ and Andrew, what type of people do you have in your inner circle? That is beautiful. Well, people like Andrew, for one.
Back at you. Yep.
Right. All right. You want to go first?
But here's something. Don't think of it as having one circle. You have circles for each specific part of your life. Like in business, I have a business circle. I have a kind of a close-knit family circle, because everybody in your family isn't in your circle. You know what I mean? You have people, cousins and stuff like that aren't necessarily in your inner circle.
Yeah.
But so you have multiple circles. But the people that are in let's say my professional circle, let's put it this way. If you are the wealthiest and the smartest person in your circle, you're in the wrong circle. You need to change. Yeah. You should not be the top dog. You should be always growing and learning more. If you're the top person, you're stagnant, you're not growing, you're not learning more, because who's going to teach you? Who's going to show you? Who's going to guide you?
Yep.
So you need to kind of start constructing your circles in, kind of that kind of thought process where you're looking for people not that you can use, but that can pour into you and give you information and help you to grow. Now, and then eventually that circle may change. You may still have that circle, but you may move into another circle that could kind of, help. And then this could go on forever. Don't leave that circle because you could pour into the people that are still in that circle.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So to me, success is not what you achieve. It's when you can achieve something and then you can show somebody else how to do the same thing that you did or even better, which is what AJ does. AJ teaches so many people in this business, and there are people in this business that he has taught and trained and mentored that does more revenue than him.
Yeah.
But he's still doing this over and over again, which is why I rock with him. I'm gonna rock with him forever because of that and his transparency, his honesty, and what he shares. So his success is showing, it's overflowing, where he's helping people do what he's done and that are doing more than what he's doing. And I'm not doing more than what he's doing, but I'm giving back and helping as much as I can to help people because AJ helped me get to where I am right now.
No, I appreciate that. I didn't know you were gonna go there with it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm in a headspace right now. So
right. And then so the inner circle. All right, so bam, because actually the way you worded that was perfect, and I probably would have overlooked that part. It's definitely got to be multiple different circles. That's a fact. And that was a lesson I had to learn super early. I thought that my street team was gonna be my business team. That ain't gonna. You got to keep them from around each other. They've been done something to somebody in the wrong setting. So we got to separate those people. But as far as the inner circle in particular, shit. It depends on how you define it, but it's probably just me, my kids, my wife. You know what I mean? Maybe a close cousin and a brother and a sister and a mama. That's it. Probably what my mama started and my daddy. That's it. You know what I mean? Like it's like inner. But then it just depends on where we drawing the line at inner at. But I guess the type of people, if I'm trying to define it, like Andrew said, it depends on which circle we talking about. But I like to keep people around me that's striving for something that's gonna push me, that ain't scared to tell me. You know what I mean? Like that ain't gonna that ain't gonna AJ Simmons me. Like, don't put me on the pedestal. Be real with me, you know what I mean? So I can be real with you and we all be comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, and so for sure, those type of people that ain't scared to tell the truth. And it's also ain't too damn stuck up and uppity. Like, you know what I mean? We got standards, but don't just because we we move from a certain area because we doing certain things now, I don't mean that we got to switch what we like. You know what I mean? Like I like what I like, and I like certain things I do like that where we come from. So anyway, I'm going along. I'm rambling now, but yeah, that's the type of people I like in my circle. The Bat Mom says that's exactly what I've done. I cut off any fun, love. I feel like I'll be alone when I get this running. You are speaking to my soul. Yeah, I'm telling you. And for the record, like while I was kind of like down talking a little bit, me doing that, it was necessary. You know what I mean? So sometimes you got to go through those seasons of your life where you kind of disconnect from people. But it's like long as y'all all left on good terms, you can always go back. Most of those people, if they really love you, they'll always take you back anyway. You know what I mean? So it was just a voluntary thing that I did that I knew in order for me to do what I was trying to do, I was gonna have to get from around them because the influences wouldn't influence me in a good way. So. All right. He said that was God. That's what's up. Yeah, for sure. Who do you both recommend to go to for business credit? It depends. First thing come to my mind would be, well, we just said the first ones, your payment processors. They usually gonna be the easiest ones, and they probably ain't gonna require a credit check a lot of times too. So that'll be that. Next thing I would say is American Express. Very good to me. We traveled a lot thanks to American Express and those points, right? So shout out to Amex. Who else after that? Chase. I heard good things about Chase. They did not approve me, so I have to try again with them later. Who else? He said, "Oh, go to nav.com." I'm gonna put that in the chat. NAVE. Excuse me, no E, just NAV. Nav.com, and then they'll help you know your business credit score, and they'll have some offers up there and all type of stuff for you. So nav.com. All right, what else we got?
I have heard of it.
Shout out Steve Boo, appreciate you. I'm glad you got that message I was putting out there for you. Shout out Miss Angelica checking in. Say, hey family, I'm in that season right now. Hey, I understand. And you know what? You did it the way I did it, to where we even relocated. And ironically, you came to Florida too. I had moved to Florida, and it was like, but it took for me to do all of that just to kind of, you know what I mean, really do it to the next level. So do what we got to do. My guy Torino says sometimes absence garners respect. That's a fact.
Yes, facts.
That's a big fact. All right, what else we got over here on Instagram? Shout out to Bill. Who else? Rado Trap Barbecue says, about to get my first VA. All Green Solutions VA. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. That's Davon Kenny. Okay, but Devin Kenny. I always say Davon. It's Devin. All right, but shout out to you. All right. What else we got? I think we wrapping up. That might be it.
Yeah,
we right at
54, so that's good.
Yeah, top of the hour. So that's perfect timing, y'all. We appreciate all of the great questions. Y'all had some fun questions today. I do love when we get a little bit off topic and ask those more deeper questions. So that was fun. I appreciate that everybody who contributed. And make sure if y'all want to come chill with us in person, you know what I mean, and learn from us in person, make sure you go to cleanbizbootcamp.com. We will have the next boot camp March 5th through the 7th right here in Jacksonville, Florida. You can come virtually or in person. And that's what it is. Any final words before we go?
No, just come meet us in Jacksonville, March 5th through the 7th. If not, come meet us in the groups, Clean Biz Network. Regular membership, but I'd rather you get into the automations where we can hit the ground running and we can take your business to the next level.
Yep, that's good, y'all. Well, appreciate y'all for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, and comment. Make sure y'all subscribe to Andrew's channel as well. I just realized we are streaming on your channel. Perfect. And we got some viewers over there too. Shout out to everybody watching from Andrew's side.
Oh man, and I don't even go over there and look while we're doing this. My bad, guys. I'll comment, make a comment. I'll come over there and I'll reply to everybody on there. I promise.
There we go. But so thank y'all so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. Salute to everybody. Thank y'all. Oh, I'm about to do it wrong. Let me hit the button first. Make sure y'all get that nice tune on the way out. Where is it? Right.
Headed to the top. Ain't none of y'all stopping me. Used to say I never get a ring. Charles Barkley. Now I got a wife, got kids on property. Bubble-eyed beans that look like that be watching me. Okay, I lied about the beans, but that was hard though. I'm still in that black act, but she starred though. Cause that's all it takes. Don't flash it for. I'm on my grind, not no